Hi guys, Mr. Gamer Mike here, and today I want to show off the secrets to Mega Man 2.5D. First thing I want to say is if you haven't played it, you want to be surprised, play it first, then maybe come back and see what you probably missed. However, this is an amazing game, definitely go check it out, free to download, Google it up, it's easy to go, I'll put a link below in the notes. Anyway, let's go! So first off, I want to show off where the letters are. Some of them are actually straightforwardly easy to see, but for consistency, I wanted to put them into the video here. First one is, of course, in Splash Woman Stage. The B is in an obvious sight, even though very dangerous. Just make sure to avoid the spikes and just get the letter and get out. That's pretty much all you need to do for that one. The next one is in Pharaoh Man Stage. What you'll need here first is the snake power-up. And what you gotta do is, just as you're jumping, get nearby, throw a snake up on top so you hit the switch, and therefore able to get into a secret path. Make sure to go through this alternate path, and eventually, as you go through it, you will find not just one secret, but two. On the first one, as you get to it, you'll find this Majora Mask looking mask. Just stop for a moment, look at it, and then it'll eventually go away. Now the next thing is the letter to pick up. Make sure as you fall down this pit, you hold left to get the O. Going this path also avoids the mid-boss, so you don't have to fight that either. Next up is Quick Man Stage. And of course I'll use this time slower, we should call it I guess, to show not only there's a letter here, but if you go to the left, there's an E-tank. So if you want to get that, make sure to go get that. But then when you get to this point, make sure to take the long, windy path to get to the letter N. And then of course avoid all the one-hit kill bars. Next up, Tornado Man. When you get to this first platform that kind of goes up, just go all the way to the right and slide. You'll find this secret little path. Nice thing about this path is if you go up this ladder, there's an E-tank to get as well. So it's a very worthwhile path to take. Just make sure to avoid all the troubles and what's not in there. And the level does still go on, but eventually it comes to this point where you can get the letter D. If you are playing 1.0, it's slightly different looking here, but it's the same idea. Otherwise, this is 1.1 and on. Now I want to show off some of the other secrets that doesn't have to do anything with the letters. We'll get back to the letters later. In Snake Man Stage, you can actually go in this little hole, and there's two 1-ups. Theoretically, there's two 1-ups in there because they thought you couldn't make it back out and die, and therefore you still have one 1-up. But if you inch carefully, you can still jump out and keep the two 1-ups. Another part later in stage is this cloud you can slide right down and be able to get the E-tank. That's near the end of the level. Pretty easy, probably self-explanatory, but I did want to add it here. Next up, we're going back to Splash Woman Stage. Make a nice jump, don't hit the spikes there, slide into the hole, and you find a secret room with two 1-ups, and of course, a humongous Mega Man head. Nice little contribute that I put here. I mean, I like it. And then as you fall down the hole, you'll continue through the main stage, just before the very final checkpoint before the checkpoint to the boss. And then next up is Starman Stage. So when you get to this point here, if you look up on the ceiling closely, one of the little pipe parts has black in it. You can actually jump in it. And there's actually a secret in there. There's a little platform inside there, make sure you jump over it. And when you get here, you're going to start seeing something pretty familiar if you played DuckTales. That's right. DuckTales makes a cameo here. And there's a 1-up to pick up. Otherwise, after you get that, just go back in the hole and continue the level as normal. Next up, there's the secret 1-up in Quick Man Stage. After the first room with the lasers you have to avoid, make sure to look back here on the left side. There is a secret 1-up to grab. Now for the Wily Stages. In Stage 1, there actually is an E-tank that can be easily missed. When you get to this part of the stage, just let it rotate around a bit and then move back. Use rush coil, and then there's an E-tank on the top. Nice hidden spot the developers have put into this one. I didn't see it at first. So now we're at Wily 4, and this is the part where you use those 4 letters. And these 4 letters lets you fight a secret boss. However, I'll let you guys experience it yourself. And the last secret that I found is in the very last stage, Wily 5. When you get to this point, what you're going to want to do is, even though light does take the exit down below, there's nothing for you to do down there, but there's actually one last secret to get. Get down here and then just, instead of going right like I kind of did, make sure to go left. And there's actually a 1-up and an energy pellet. Therefore, you're ready to go for the final boss. It's a toughie, I'm sure. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more of these kind of videos. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Later.